Hi, everybody. It's Rachel. I just want to talk to you for a moment about niching. And I'm going to talk about it a lot during this class, and I want to talk about why it's important. And this is going to be very brief. This is a little mini lesson in niching. A lot of people get freaked out when I suggest that they have to narrow their focus because it's wonderful to be involved in nutrition or in hypnotherapy or aromatherapy, and ideally you want to reach everyone. You want to be able to say, anyone who's suffering, I'm your person, and that's great. But here's the thing. When we talk about niching, we're not talking about who you let through the doors of your business. What we're talking about is how you let people know that you have a business. That's the difference. We're not talking about who you work on. We're talking about who you let know so that they can do the job of spreading the good word. So when we talk about niching, we're talking about a marketing technique. And that means narrowing your laser focus in marketing to the people who are at the top tier of the people you want to work with. So if I'm a hypnotherapist and I want to work with anybody, anyone who has any trouble, any phobias, want to lose weight, quit smoking, do past life regression, I want to do it all. So how do I market that? Well, I can do it all in my business, but when I market, I want to ask myself, who am I really trying to reach? And the first question that you can answer is, who do I really want to work with? I won't tell anybody. I know it sounds terrible to say, who's your favorite client? What kind of person do you really want to work with? But that's going to help you narrow your niche. Who do you feel most comfortable talking to? So I'm a middle-aged woman and a hypnotherapist. So maybe women that are my age. I can talk to women my age. We have a common background. Okay, so that'll be part of my niche. Middle-aged women. What else about me? Well, I'm also an artist. I like to paint. This isn't me. This is hypothetical. I like to paint. So maybe middle-aged women who are artists. So great. But what about hypnotherapy? What hypnotherapy do I really love to do? Well, I love to do hypnotherapy where you get in touch with your higher self, like tapping into your creative core. Oh, great. So maybe middle-aged women who are painters or other artists who are maybe blocked inside and really want to develop their creativity. See how I'm narrowing my niche? Now, when I market, those are the people I'm going to market to. I'm going to market to middle-aged artist women who are creative, who are blocked. Now, I can even narrow that further to my demographic area because I like to work in person and not online. So I'm going to narrow it down to the tri-state area around me. Now I'm really narrowing my focus. Okay, for example, I don't want to work 24/7. So I want to have X number of clients, which means I need to make X amount of money, which means I have to charge X amount of dollars for each of my sessions. So that means I need to have people in a specific tax bracket and class in order to afford my services. So that now I'm narrowing my focus even more. So they have to make a minimum of $40,000 a year or whatever it is. So now you've got a really nice narrowed niche that you're going to target your marketing to. And those are the only people likely who are going to respond to your ads, which is great because it turns out you love working with all these elements, right? What ends up happening, we talk about the attract, convert, transform. So you're attracting them with your ad. You're converting them by asking them, giving them an offer, a free, 10% off the first session or a free consultation or whatever it is. You're converting them into clients. Now they're seeing you. How do you transform them? You transform them by doing what you do best. You're working at the top tier of your business. And you transform them into people who say, listen, I just worked with this amazing hypnotherapist. You have to go and see her. Here's her number, or him, or whatever. So now you've transformed them into people who spread the good word of your business. Now you can fling your doors open to anybody, you see. And during that time, somebody might come across your ad, even though you've advertised to middle-aged artistic women who have writer's block, but they say, hey, do you do smoking cessation? You say, I sure do, come on in. So, but you see the differences. We're not asking you to close the doors, but we're asking you to really narrow your focus on who you are advertising to. So I hope that explains niching a little bit better and helps you to develop your niche market as we go on with the class. And if you have any questions, please reach out. And I also recommend that you go to nichingspiral.com, which is Tad Hargrave's site. He has some amazing free goodies to give away that help you to narrow your focus as well. But I'm here if you have any questions. Thanks.